Today we're checking out Karn, Scion of Urza Oathbreaker, and we're going to see what signature spell might pair best with him. Karn costs 4 colorless mana and starts at 5 loyalty. +1, reveal the top 2 cards of your library. An opponent chooses one of them, put that card into your hand, and exile the other with a silver counter on it. -1, put a card you own with a silver counter on it from exile into your hand. -2, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with, this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. With that -2, I think Karn could helm a pretty decent artifact Oathbreaker deck. I do wish that he did a little bit more. The first 2 abilities are just card advantage abilities, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with card advantage on a Planeswalker. That's awesome. I just wish he did a little something extra, you know? Now, this Karn's not very popular as an Oathbreaker, but of the decks playing him, half of the decks, literally half, are using one signature spell, and it's easy to see why. All is dust. For 7 mana, each player sacrifices all colored permanents he or she controls. Obviously, we're not going to have any colored permanents in the deck, so this is a true one-sided board wipe. It even gets rid of their planeswalkers. That is nuts. Granted, 7 mana is a lot. They're going to have the opportunity to get rid of Karn before you can cast this, so it definitely seems fair, but wow, is it good if you pull it off. Gruesome Slaughter is a budget alternative, much cheaper, much worse to be fair. Until end of turn, colorless creatures you control gain tap. This creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Second most popular is Warping Whale, an instant for 1 and a colorless. Choose 1, exile target creature with power or toughness 1 or less. Counter target sorcery spell. Put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrifice this creature, add colorless to your mana pool. It's not great at anything, but being able to counter a sorcery is surprisingly good in this format because, you know, a lot of people have sorceries in the command zone. Not always, but a lot of times, at least one of your opponent's signature spells will be a sorcery. Titan's Presence, Introduction to Annihilation, and Scour from Existence are all targeted removal options. Spatial Contortion is removal or a pump spell. That's kind of nice for versatility. Introduction to Prophecy, scries 2, then draw a card. Environmental Sciences, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, you gain 2 life. If you think you're going to have 12 mana handy, how about Rise of the Eldrazi? This spell can't be countered. Destroy target permanent, target player draws 4 cards. Take an extra turn after this one. And I quite like this one, Desecrate Reality, an instant for 7. For each opponent, exile up to 1 target permanent that player controls with an even mana value. Adamant, if at least 3 colorless mana was spent to cast this spell, return a permanent card with an odd mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield. If I didn't want to do All is Dust like everybody else, this would probably be my choice. It's probably not as good as I think it looks though, even mana cost aside. I think maybe the even odd mana cost makes this card pretty bad. I'm not sure. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and check out my channel if you want to see more videos like this, matching planeswalkers to signature spells. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.